Hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Happy New Year, Capricorn. These messages will be for Capricorn and all Capricorn placements within your birth chart or wherever you have 10th house influence in your chart. If you don't know what any of those placements are, just know that I'm offering birth chart readings. And with each of my readings, you get a full tarot spread where we dive into the archetypes hidden within your birth chart. I'm offering 40% off all my readings, including birth chart readings. Since it is a new year, it's a great time to dive into your chart and what major aspects and highlights will be coming up for you personally this year. You can find all my information in the description box below for all of my readings. In this reading, Capricorn, we will discuss astrology for your sign, oracle messages, and tarot, and a love reading at the end, so stay tuned for that. Of course, if this reading resonates, I would love your comments, your support, your likes, your subscribes to my channel so you can keep up to date. We are in Capricorn season. Let's utilize this earth energy by grounding ourselves into our New Year goals and aspirations with tenacity and grit, right? Capricorn, you know this best. Capricorn knows how to steer the ship as we start out this new calendar year. May we fully and powerfully activate the highest collective wisdom, truth, and awareness for humanity. Now, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your January forecast. We're going to talk astrology to start off this reading. And first and foremost, happy birthday. It's your birthday month. This is your season. All this first house energy. If you haven't watched for your December reading, I would highly suggest to check it out. I'll link it below in the description box, as well as all my other helpful links. I have 40% off all my readings right now, so it's a great time, Capricorn, to get yourself a private tarot reading or a birth chart reading. The last month's reading really set the tone, set the foundation. Again, we have to deal with the 12th house. We have to dig up the past, right? Especially with Mercury retrograde, and especially since Mercury is in your sign. So I say this to you for a reason, right? Of course, I also mention this stuff to the other signs, but for you specifically, this 12th to first house influence, it's such a beautiful transition, right? As long as you are doing the work of the 12th house that was asked of you last month. And of course, that energy is still kind of bleeding out into January. With Mercury still in your sign, but now that it's in a better aspect, I would say, with all these other planets in your sign, the Mercury retrograde might actually feel a bit lightened. There might not be as much pressure or tension because, like I speak upon retrogrades for all the planets, it's all about this inner tension, right? It's kind of brewing below the surface for us to recognize and see. And as humans, we need those retrograde phases in our lives to really feel into those places of tension, to actually know how to take action forward in a very clear and authentic way, right? Not by what others are wanting us to do, but what are we feeling? Where are we feeling that tension? So last month, that was the big highlight for you. Now that Mars is officially in your sign, I think that this is going to be a lot easier for you to propel forward, right? Mars is all about action. It's Aries, scorpionic energy. It's how we assert ourselves in the world. And it's a powerful placement for you this month. So you could feel like you have a lot more energy, a lot more vitality with Mars in the first house. It's a great time to take care of your body, right? Exercise more. Again, just kind of having a little bit more clarity around last month, maybe the things that happened to you and around you. And there's this understanding, like, I don't want to victimize myself. I would rather move forward, right? Not neglecting the past and what's happened, right? and also about accountability for what's happened in the past. But again, it's like, I'm not going to allow this excessive baggage to cling on to me this month. You also have a new moon in your sign, so tons of Capricorn energy for you. Again, first house influence, a lot around self, right? Affirming to yourself, I am statements. Getting very clear about who you are and how you want to show up in the world, right? Especially for January, really setting the tone, okay? Really setting the tone, however you manifest, however you might do it, that's up to you. You know, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but of course I give you tidbits and help to manifest and to get really efficient with your time and your practices, okay? With this first house influence, there could be a lot of people that are admiring you even, or looking up to you. You might actually be called to help or assist someone, because when we have this heavy first house influence, it's like an aura to us. You know, there's this aura that people magnetize towards because it's a very powerful house. It's the sun energy. It's this kind of vitality that people want a taste of, right? So of course have healthy boundaries around that. But I see you really asserting yourself in a very powerful way, especially around that new moon. And then we have the full moon in Leo on the 25th in your 8th house. So 8th house to me can mean a lot of things. And I talked about that a couple months ago with Pluto going direct and this 8th house influence. You can check back to my channel to take a peek into that if you already haven't watched those readings. And Pluto also is going to be changing signs here shortly. So that's going to be monumental as well. Pluto does not change signs, I think, like every 20 years. So when there are those planetary shifts, we feel it. We do. We're all connected, right? We're all interconnected to this energy. So just keep that in mind. This 8th house influence, this is getting really clear about your vision. I keep feeling into like this vision, this laser sharp focus, being efficient with your time, some sort of idea or project being renewed with this first house influence. The one thing to keep in mind astrologically for you, Capricorn, is this Venus in Sagittarius, right? We had a lot of that Sag energy last month. So Venus in Sagittarius is still going to be in that 12th house. So that's where I do suggest watching last month's reading to really feel into that 12th house if you don't understand it already. Okay, enough of the astrology, Capricorn. Let's get into your reading. We're going to pull from the Empathic Oracle. This is going to be for the Capricorn collective. Please make sure to like and comment. Again, I love all your support to keep this channel flowing and growing into the new year. And take advantage of that sale I have going on. I'm only going to be running that to the end of January. So 40% off is pretty massive for me. All right. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn for the month of January? Capricorn. Ooh. I remember you had last month, it was about the crown chakra and the sacral chakra. And this month you have the third eye chakra. Just know that this deck is like, there's at least 80 cards in this deck and there's only so many chakras, right? So you seem to have a lot of this influence on your chakra system. And if you don't know what any of that is, I can link below some great useful tools and exercises and meditations to help work through our chakra systems and understanding how to balance them, okay? Again, getting the nudge to tell you to watch last month's reading because I do think there's going to be some connections here. So third eye is the influence for this month. And really the third eye can mean a lot of things, okay? Third eye to me is still that upper realm, right? You had the crown and then you had the sacral last month. So now you have this third eye, which is definitely connected more to the crown, okay? This is how we perceive the world. And also to me, it's about the information that we are taking in and absorbing. And again, also kind of reading between the lines with the third eye, because it is, you know, we have our two eyes that we use so that we process what we're seeing and color. You know, our eyes do so much for us. So of course, showing gratitude to your body. But the third eye is a bit more intuitive, right? This is how we are spiritually connected. And it's what kind of knowledge are we taking in, and how are we digesting it? How are we using it to our advantage to move forward, and to understand something a bit more deeper? A lot of people talk about like certain diets that we can do to cleanse our third eye. So you can even look into that. Third eye activation of the sorts, and how to eat the right foods to open our third eye and to become more intuitive, therefore connecting in with our crown and any sort of download. So you could really be feeling this third eye activation this month. And another thing about the third eye that's coming up for you with the shielding card is to be mindful of the energies that you are entertaining as you are becoming more psychically in tuned, and as you are practicing these spiritual practices of understanding the balance between all the systems. There is an understanding of shielding that energy in some way. Sorry about that, Capricorn. I had someone ring at the doorbell. I had to answer that. So again, there's some sort of shielding around your third eye particularly, and this is definitely more energetic, right? When we're talking about chakra systems, it could be about a certain person, place, or thing, of course, right? Because this is what we're surrounding ourselves in. Our environment plays a huge role on our auric field, our energy, you know, and these topics are something that you might know, or maybe you're new to this kind of stuff, but the last 2 months in your readings, we've had this big emphasis on the chakra system. So again, I will link below. I think I did last month for you, but I will link below as well for this reading, those guided meditations that I really love to utilize. So let's get into your tarot reading here. Let's see what we have. We're going to use the Astro-Tarot for Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we have for the Capricorn Collective? Capricorn Collective, please show me what I need to see for Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn Collective. All right, we're going to start here. We have the Three of Wands on the bottom here. Three of Wands in reverse. So when I see the Three of Wands, it's about a level of optimism, looking out towards your horizon, right? The Two of Wands represents more about what you've actually decided to do, right? Taking action with the wand energy. And the three is where we are now awaiting our project or whatever it is, right? This could be a job, this could be a relationship. This is a general reading. Just know that with private readings, you can get a little more detailed, but you're awaiting something, right? There's this hopefulness and this excitement in the Three of Wands. And it's about, you know, turning our back to things, right? Shielding here, turning our back to things that we know are not going to move forward into this new opportunity, this new choice that we have made. And it seems to me that this is taking you a lot of time, a lot of thinking here with the other cards showing up on the bottom. And there could have been someone in this decision process that maybe felt left out or wasn't a part of it in some way. But it's seeming like for you, you feel like it's the best thing to do because Devil's showing up here in reverse. It's like, I no longer want to entertain those people, places, and things that are clouding my judgment with the third eye. And I need to shield myself from this devilish energy. The devil can be many things, Capricorn. It could be literally a relationship dynamic that's become very unhealthy, right? Toxic tendencies, verbal abuse, It can be codependency, right? Because these people are visually chained to one another. It could be sex addictions, drug, money, you name it. It could be so many different things. And the Devil card doesn't always have to be perceived as negative. But when I see the Three of Wands with the shielding, I feel like for you, it is about like moving forward in a new direction with hope and optimism, and releasing those things that are not going to come along with you on this new journey. The Three of Wands can also talk about travel, so you could be thinking about traveling. The other cards that are showing up for you here, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Cups. So this could be a return of literally a water sign, right? It could be as simple as that. Eight of Cups is about moving into a direction that is an emotionally satisfying choice, right? Knowing what it is that you want, you sorted out what it is that you want, right? Through the Seven of Cups, you now moved into the Eight of Cups, which is a point of movement. It's a point of change, right? And then it goes to the Nine of Cups, which is our wish fulfillment. It's actually seeing it actually play out for ourselves after we make that choice in the Eight of Cups to move. It is in reverse here. So this could very well be a return of someone from your past, specifically a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? Someone that was emotionally invested in you. I want to see more about this because you could have water in your sign. I am seeing it as someone else, but it could be you returning to a water sign as well. Let's see here. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it could be you if you have like a Cancer moon is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this is someone that makes you very happy. Someone that might have Cancer in their chart specifically, or Leo in their chart here. You have Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands about? What is this Knight of Wands about? What is this Knight of Wands? So there was someone, and again, gender roles do not necessarily exist. You could be a male in the Queen of Cups energy, vice versa, right? It's just energy. So we have the Queen of Swords with the Knight of Wands here. I feel like this is the person that you are moving away from. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius with Sag or fire in their chart specifically. This person, whether they're male or female, they were in and out of your life. They weren't consistent. There could have been an aggressive, or angry sort of conflict. The way that you guys communicated with each other was not always the best with the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Wands in reverse is definitely someone that's flighty. That's someone that's not wanting commitment, right? They're looking more for the thrills, right? The quick fixes. And I feel like for you over here, there's this beautiful dynamic. The King of Cups is now showing up. King and Queen of Cups. This is a divine pair, right? With the Sun. So if you are thinking of returning to someone, or again, someone is returning to you, I do see that as a benefit here with the Sun. That's a very positive energy. I feel like this other person here, air sign, fire sign, is someone that you felt rejected by here. Five of Pentacles, someone that wasn't consistent, someone that, you know, verbally abused you in some way. Maybe there was a lot of miscommunication, a lot of fighting is what I'm sensing here. And again, that could be who you are shielding yourself from. At this portion of the reading, Capricorn, we are going to dive into the love spread because I'm definitely sensing more of a love reading for you. We're going to pull from the Heart's Hidden Secrets here. So at this portion, I want you to focus in on your love interest for January. And let's get into some information. What is it that you need to know for the month of January? Just know that we will take this over to Patreon for the extended, where I will dive a bit deeper into the relationship that's showing up for you. You can find that information in that link below for Patreon, where you gain access to all extended readings for all 12 signs. And as that channel grows, I plan to do more tailored readings for my community. So if you do join, make sure that you shoot me a message. You know, what kind of content are you looking for? I really want to be able to support those people that join Patreon. All right. And just know also, Patreon members, even though I'm running this 40% sale, Patreon members always get 20% off my readings. Let's see here. Heart's hidden secrets for Capricorn and their love interest for January. Heart's hidden secrets. Heart's hidden secrets for Capricorn in regards to love. Conflict, yeah. Differences, incompatibility, clashing. There was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with fire in their chart. Specifically, that was not committal. Maybe they wanted to do a poly relationship and you don't. They were unfaithful. There's a lot of differences here. Your lifestyles were just not lining up, and you're looking for someone that's more emotionally invested, where the emotions, there feels like more of a bond where you can be vulnerable with someone and open up to someone, and there's not this incompatibility here. What else here? You know, someone could have been dealing with addiction, a sex addiction, even with the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's see. You want to open your heart, Capricorn, whoever that is. And you might not even know who this water sign is, but they're definitely showing up in your energy. King and Queen of Cups. This is someone that really opens your heart. Again, you feel safe with them. It feels like you're at home with them. You can be yourself with them. Yeah, there's this emotional compatibility. You speak the same love language. What else for Capricorn for January? Confusion, uncertain, unclear. It could be when this time comes, if you don't know who this water sign is already, right? If this reading is kind of like, well, I don't know who this person is. Maybe over time here, you'll get more clear on who this person is, because confusion is also showing up here for you. Maybe you're uncertain on how to really cut ties with the past here. Or again, you're uncertain if you could even let this person in, because the Eight of Cups in reverse is a return to me. So I don't think it's necessarily someone new. It could be, but most likely it's someone that you know. And maybe in the past there was a lot of confusion and conflict with this water sign even. But at least you felt like you were more compatible is the main message. There's someone here that you feel more compatible with. And this is applied to all areas of your life. You feel like you guys would just vibe. Of course, there's always conflict in relationships. No relationship is perfect, but we do have to outweigh, you know, the pros and cons of what it is that we truly value in a relationship, right? And getting really clear on the things that we definitely will never settle for and the things that we can be a little bit more flexible with. That's something that you have come to terms with this month. You feel like this person could be a lot more loyal to you. So again, there's this infidelity piece that's wrapped up in this reading. Someone that wasn't honest with you, right? The spying is here. So this could be someone that you could be spying on, specifically the water sign, to seeing, are they in a relationship, right? Is this person dating anyone else? Is it okay for me to let them back in my life? You know, if I'm going to return to them or they're going to return to me. So this is something that you've been thinking about. And this loyalty piece is so important for you, it seems. And I think it's mutual, like this trust, reliability, believing in one another, getting out of this confusion this month. We're going to take this over to Patreon to dive a bit deeper into the exact characteristics of this person and what they would like to say to you, Capricorn. I wish you all the best, and I hope to find you over on Patreon. Bye for now.